Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Roman Reigns has been away from WWE television since being attacked by Seth Rollins at Royal Rumble 2025. He is now set to return to SmackDown next month when the roster flies to Europe for a massive tour. As announced by WWE on its social media accounts, the Tribal Chief is scheduled to appear on the March 21st episode of SmackDown in Bologna, Italy. It's his first time back in the Italian city since 2017 when he defeated Braun Strowman in a street fight on a house show. Reigns will also appear on the March 28th edition of The Blue Show in London, England. His last appearance in London was at Money in the Bank 2023, where he and Solo Sikoa lost to the Usos in the Bloodline Civil War Tag Team match. It's unclear if Roman Reigns will appear on WWE TV before the European tour, but let's look at 5 possible scenarios that could happen when the Tribal Chief makes his return. 5. Jacob Fatu attacks Roman Reigns. Jacob Fatu has been unhinged since Solo Sikoa temporarily abandoned him and Tama Tonga after losing the Ula Fala to Roman Reigns. He has signaled his intentions to bring honor back to their family, but nothing is going the heel group's way following their loss last Friday on SmackDown. One way to get the attention of everyone is by attacking a returning Roman Reigns and making a statement ahead of WrestleMania 41. The Samoan Werewolf has had limited interactions against Reigns since making his WWE debut last year. Fatu vs. Reigns is a dream match for many, though it might be too early to book. For the Tribal Chief issues a challenge for WrestleMania 41. With less than 2 months to go for WrestleMania 41, Roman Reigns doesn't have a match yet. He is arguably one of the top stars in WWE despite his limited appearances over the past 2 years. He has faced Cody Rhodes in the past 2 WrestleManias, so a fresh opponent is needed. The OTC could issue a challenge to Seth Rollins or even call for a rematch against Rhodes. CM Punk could also be in his crosshairs since it was the Second City Saint who eliminated him from the men's Royal Rumble match. With The Rock back to being the final boss, anything is possible, especially with their dream match has been in the cards for years now. 3. Roman Reigns addresses aftermath of Cody Rhodes' response to The Rock's offer. Cody Rhodes is set to make a decision regarding The Rock's offer to him last week on SmackDown. Rhodes will announce it at Elimination Chamber, Toronto on Saturday, possibly affecting the entire company regardless of what his answer will be. But where does Roman Reigns fit into this? If Rhodes accepts the deal, Reigns could argue that he's the better face of the company, which he has been since returning in 2020 amid the pandemic. If Cody declines, The Rock could make the proposal to the Tribal Chief, who could either accept or reject it, opening up potential matches for WrestleMania 41. 2. Roman Reigns makes his intentions clear about the undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes will find out his opponent at WrestleMania 41 on Saturday when 6 superstars battle it out to become the #1 contender inside the Elimination Chamber. Seth Rollins, Damian Priest, John Cena, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and CM Punk will aim to earn a shot at the undisputed WWE Championship. Once the identity of the challenger is clear, Roman Reigns could reveal his intent to get back his title. Reigns has seemingly mended fences with the Bloodline and even regained the Ula Fala from Solo Sikoa. The Tribal Chief's character won't be complete without gold in his hands. With the rematch clause seemingly abolished back in 2018, Reigns has Paul Heyman on his side to ensure he is added to the undisputed WWE Championship bout at WrestleMania 41. 1. Roman Reigns calls out Seth Rollins for Royal Rumble attack. Roman Reigns last appeared at Royal Rumble, failing to win the 30-man match and earn an opportunity to main event WrestleMania 41. Reigns, along with Seth Rollins, was eliminated by CM Punk. But it was the Visionary who lost his cool after it happened. Rollins viciously attacked the Tribal Chief, hitting 2 curb stomps on him, one on the floor and one on the steel steps. The assault was personal since the 2 former Shield members have so much history. Reigns acknowledging the attack should start the build to a WrestleMania match against Rollins, which is years in the making. There are rumors that Punk will be part of it, but a triple threat match without a title or concrete story could get rejected by the WWE Universe. Roman Reigns has been absent from WWE SmackDown for months, and the landscape of the blue brand has changed drastically in his absence. With Solo Sikoa stepping up as the leader of the Bloodline and new challengers emerging, the WWE Universe is anxiously awaiting the Tribal Chief's inevitable return. When he does come back, it won't just be to reclaim his spot, it will be to reshape WWE entirely. Here are 5 early predictions for what could happen when Roman Reigns finally returns to SmackDown. 1. Roman Reigns vs. Solo Sikoa, the Bloodline Civil War intensifies. The biggest storyline brewing in Roman's absence is Solo Sikoa taking control of the Bloodline. Ever since Reigns left, Solo has been asserting his dominance, recruiting Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa while sidelining Jimmy Uso. Many believe that Solo's actions aren't about preserving the Bloodline but about taking over completely. Roman won't take kindly to being replaced. When he returns, it's likely that a power struggle between him and Solo will explode into an all-out war. This could lead to a blockbuster match between Reigns and Sikoa, potentially at SummerSlam or Survivor Series. The real question is, will the Bloodline fracture completely, or will Solo bend the knee to his tribal chief? If WWE plays this right, this could be an emotional and violent family war that surpasses even the Reigns vs. Jey Uso rivalry. 2. Roman Reigns forms a new bloodline with unexpected allies. If Roman returns and finds that the bloodline is beyond repair, he may decide to build an entirely new faction to counter Solo Sikoa's version of the group. This would be a major shift in the story, with Reigns seeking out new warriors to stand by his side. Who could join him? Some potential names include Jacob Fatu, the real-life cousin of Reigns and a dominant force who could immediately shake up the faction wars. Jey Uso, if Jey decides to rejoin Reigns, it could bring a major twist to the ongoing family drama. LA Knight, although not related, Knight has teased alliances before, and Roman might seek him out for power. A returning legend like Rikishi, if Reigns needs wisdom to guide him, he could turn to family elders for guidance. A new version of the Bloodline, led by a more ruthless and vengeful Reigns, could turn SmackDown into his battleground once again. 3. Roman Reigns goes after Cody Rhodes for revenge. Cody Rhodes may have finished his story at WrestleMania 40, but that doesn't mean Reigns has forgotten. Losing the WWE Universal Championship after over 1,300 days was devastating for him, and he could set his sights on revenge the moment he steps back into WWE. Roman might return with a single goal, to destroy Cody Rhodes once and for all. Even though Cody is busy with Damian Priest and the Judgment Day, Reigns could shake things up by demanding a rematch. A potential Cody vs. Roman 2 at WrestleMania 41 would be massive, especially if it involves the bloodline interfering. Reigns could argue that Rhodes didn't truly beat him clean, setting up an epic revenge arc that could change the course of WWE's future. 4. The Rock confronts Roman Reigns for control of the bloodline. One of the biggest teases WWE has made over the past year is the potential match between The Rock and Roman Reigns. While plans didn't materialize for WrestleMania 40, the People's Champion still looms over WWE, and Roman's return could reignite the tension. Imagine Reigns coming back to claim the bloodline, only to have The Rock return and challenge him for true tribal chief status. This could lead to one of WWE's biggest showdowns ever, possibly at WrestleMania 41 or even Survivor Series. If The Rock and Roman finally collide, it would be one of the most significant family battles in WWE history. Reigns wouldn't just be fighting for his championship legacy, he'd be fighting for his family's name. 5. Roman Reigns shocks WWE by moving to Raw and targeting Seth Rollins. While SmackDown has been Roman's kingdom for years, there's always a chance that he switches brands and moves to Raw for an even bigger impact. If WWE wants to freshen things up, they could have Reigns return in a shocking way, by targeting his former Shield brother Seth Rollins. Seth has been one of WWE's most dominant champions, and a returning Roman might want to reclaim his dominance by taking him down. This would be a callback to their long history, reigniting one of the most personal rivalries in WWE. A Roman vs. Seth program could also involve Cody Rhodes, setting up a massive triple threat feud where all three former Shield allies battle for the ultimate supremacy. If Roman is looking to redefine his legacy, a Raw takeover could be a game-changing move. Final thoughts: the return of the Tribal Chief will change WWE forever. No matter how Roman Reigns returns, one thing is certain: it will be a monumental moment that shifts WWE's landscape. Whether he fights Solo Sikoa, rebuilds the bloodline, seeks revenge against Cody Rhodes, faces The Rock, or moves to Raw for a battle with Seth Rollins, his return will be explosive. SmackDown has missed its Tribal Chief, but when he comes back, the blue brand, and all of WWE, will never be the same again.